Hello all, welcome to the next topic of electrostatics chapter, that is electric charges. In this section, we are going to learn about charges. So as we all know, the charges can be positive charge, a charge can be negative charge. Okay, so the Greeks were the founder of the charges. They know that if an amber is rubbed with a fur, then they acquire opposite charges because they show a force of attraction between them. Now, we all know that an atom, it is made up of nucleus, and there is what electrons are revolving around the nucleus. So what is there inside the nucleus? Inside the nucleus there are protons and neutrons. The protons are said to be positively charged, while neutrons are said to be neutral charge, neutral, or we can say zero charge. While there are electrons revolving around this nucleus, and these electrons are negatively charged. These electrons are negatively charged. So matter, solid, liquid, as well as gas, these are made up of atoms. Metals are made up of atoms, and atoms are made up of charges. That means protons, positive charge, and electrons, negatively charged. So we understood one thing that all matter possesses charge. All matter possesses charge. Now they are electrically neutral. Why? Because number of electrons and number of protons, they are what, same. Number of electrons, number of protons are what, same. Now, if you rub one substance on the another substance, then there is a possibility that the charges of one substance can move into the another substance. Now, when the electron of this hand is going to move on this hand, now these are two same material. This is not possible. It should be having we should have a different opposite material. For example, a glass and silk rod, right? Glass rod and silk cloth, sorry, glass rod and silk cloth, and we can say amber and fur. These are opposite substance, and when we rub them, then there is a transfer of charges. Now if suppose the electrons from this substance is going to move on this substance, that this substance was having equal number of electrons and protons, now it is electron rich. Since this substance is electron rich, we can say this is negatively charged, while this substance has lost electrons, but number of protons was remaining same. That means the number of protons are more compared to the number of electrons. That means the substance is positively charged. Okay, so this is the concept of transfer of electric charges. So whenever transfer of electric charges is due to friction, or we can say rub, when the substances get we rub this, so what we are experiencing what, friction. It is due to friction. This process, the process is called as conduction. The process is called as what, conduction. So whenever there is a transfer of charges from one body to another body, the body should be in contact with the another body, then that is called as what, conduction. That process is called as what, conduction. But if we are not touching one body, but this is a pre-charged body, so we are keeping a pre-charged body in the vicinity of another body, but we are not touching it, and the opposite charges are getting induced in this second body, then this process is called as induction. That process is called as induction. So we'll be learning more about induction by an example like this. So we can say that in figure A, there's a charge rod. So figure A, positively charged rod, rod in contact with sphere, rod in contact with sphere. Now the sphere was electrically neutral. That means it was posing equal number of positive as well as negative charge. Now since the rod is at the top of the sphere and rod is positively charged, all the negative charges it will be getting attracted towards the positively charged rod. That means negative charges are at the top while the equal number of positive charges are at the bottom. While in figure B, we are connecting sphere with earth. So that means we are earthing, the sphere, we are grounding the sphere. So this is nothing but a ground. That means the sphere is connected to the ground. So whatever is the positive charges, it will be getting absorbed by this ground, while more number of negative charges it will be getting attracted towards this positively charged rod. Now again in figure C, if you remove the earthing, we can say that negative charge are present on the surface of the sphere. Also the positively charged rod is present at the top. While in figure D, remove that positive rod. So this is what a rod is removed in the figure D, but we can say that negative charges are present on the surface of the sphere, right? Now this all process, what it does, it has charged that sphere by negative charge. So any type of rubbing or friction is there? No, that process is called as conduction. This process is called as induction. Now, what do you mean by this? That means a positive rod, it will be coming in the contact with the sphere. Now, sphere, since it is electrically neutral, it contains positive as well as negative charge. So, negative charges will be getting attracted by towards this positive charge, and remaining positive charge of the sphere will be shifted to the another side. Then if we connect to the ground, then the positive charges will be connected to the ground, it will move towards the ground, and more number of negative charges from the ground, it will be getting attracted towards the positive rod. And after that we will remove the grounding such that now the negative charges are still there on the sphere. And if you remove the rod, now the sphere is negatively charged. Sphere is what? Negatively charged. So it contains negative charge on it. Getting or not? So this is the technique of depositing a charge, negative charge, on the sphere or any substance. Okay, and this is what this is called as induction. So this was all about the electric charge study. So in the next topic, we are going to learn about the basic properties of electric charges. Okay, thank you so much for paying attention. Good day.